Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. This is Trisha Koshal and I'm reporting from Cardiff. And India has started its last lap before the World Cup. Well, the training has started. Today was the first practice session after the T20I series, of course, that finished only on the 2nd. But yes, as I said, this is the last lap. 3 days of practice, 5th, 6th, and probably the 7th. We have to see because 7th is the captains meet at London. So whether team will practice, whether they will be going to London is something that we have to see. But of course, India practiced today. India will practice tomorrow, and then the two warm up games, 8th and on the 10th. I think the last few, as I said, the last lap just before the main games begin. And the main game is on the 14th, but the entire caravan will shift to Edgbaston with the after the 10th. That is, after the second match. So by 12th, they will ideally be there. And 12th is the first game of the Women's World Cup. On the 9th, Snehashish and Boria both will be joining me, and then we will be doing the World Cup. Three of us will be doing it together. Snehashish and I, of course, have been covering the women's game for quite some time now. Boria will join us as well this time round. Going to the practice session, well, each and everyone actually got a chance to bat and bowl. Usual routines, be it Smriti Mandana, be it Richa Ghosh. Richa did have a longish net session, and honestly, she looked good in the nets. I did not see her. During the match, if you see Richa's form in the last few games, it is a little concerning. But I also feel that the position that Richa comes out to bat, the number of balls that she generally gets, it's very difficult to judge a player's form in those few deliveries that she gets. But still, I think Richa had a very, very good session, a long session. She was batting well. She started off, and that sweet sound of her bat, it was really nice. Radha Yadav batted. Shriyanka batted, Shafali batted, Deepti batted, and she batted so well that she broke her bat. In fact, so Deepti also batted, Harmanpreet Kaur batted. Then there was catching taken by Jemima Renuka. And the other one, I can't remember who it was, but they were taking catches by turn. So basically, everybody got their turn as well. So it was a strong session. It was an intense session. Probably 2 or 3 more practice sessions that India will get before the World Cup begins and they shift to Birmingham. The weather here basically is pretty cold. There is, I have actually braved the weather and not worn a jacket. It's really cold here, and there's wind as well. It's windy, it's cold. From tomorrow, the warm-up matches begin. Of course, not India's warm-up matches are on the 8th and 10th, but otherwise, the warm-up matches begin from tomorrow itself. So, the World Cup is starting, and we will be bringing you live coverage. We will, of course, be bringing technical analysis as well. As of now, India is preparing for the World Cup. In fact, today, I thought Nandini bowled very well in the nets. She was bowling for a long time. And even after the net sessions was done for everyone, Nandini, Kranti, they were bowling under the supervision of Avishkar Salvi. I do think that, a lot of credit is generally not given to Avishkar Salvi. The amount of involvement that he has as a bowling coach, he's always talking to the bowlers, he's always there with the bowlers. Munish Bali, another one, yes, the fielding execution is such that you have to talk about Munish Bali as well, but there's no lack in effort. I do see both the coaches being extremely active. As I said, after the practice was done, Avishkar Salvi was still there, out there with Kranti, who was practicing, just good length balls, and Nandini as well, who was practicing her variations. Sri Charni bowled, and Radha Yadav batted as well as bowled. So Radha, I'm sure, is going to get chances in the warm-up game, because that's one player you want to see. You know what Radha Yadav brings to the table for sure, but you still want to have that match practice for her, so that she can be ready eventually if she needs to join the team, if she has to work. Yastika was the other one who was taking the catches. Now I remember the name. And of course, Yastika batted as well. So yes, all good. Everyone is batting, they're practicing, they're fielding. That's about it. In fact, I saw after Richa finished her batting and the other drills, she was actually running and doing fitness drills. It was really heartening to see that. We keep saying that the girls need to improve their fitness, and Smriti said this in the press conference. I think this was after the third game. I was the one who told her, Smriti, there was effort in running between the wickets. Yes, it came out horribly. The execution in many parts was not great, but Smriti said, yes, we are trying our best. We are trying to get fitter. We are trying to get that running between the wicket going. I saw another effort. As I said, Richa was running even after, the entire practice was over. She was still in one side wearing pads and running. So the effort is there. And see, Snehashish and I have said this before as well, that I don't know. 2025 World Cup, I genuinely felt that it was those indoor 4 practice days that India got after the Vizag game. Yes, it did not result in an India win against England, but I thought that is where the campaign turned. Those 4 good practice sessions that India got in the middle of the tournament. So this is just before the tournament, and this is a T20I game. This is T20I World Cup, so the action will be happening fast. There will be traveling as well. But I think these sessions that they are getting in Cardiff could be very, very important, and it's very good to see all of them, coming out, putting in the effort. But yes, I really liked the fact that Richa was putting in so much effort, because I have said this from the beginning that Richa is one of the key players. In fact, in our exclusive chat with Sushma Verma was all praises for Richa, and she also said that if India has to win the World Cup, Shafali, Richa, these players will be very, very significant. So everyone has their hopes and expectations from Richa. Great to see that she's putting in the hard yards, and let's hope that she's back in form, because towards the end, in the finishing, she will be a very, very important factor. Do keep watching Ref Sports, because the last lap before the beginning of the tournament has begun, and we'll be bringing you all the details. We'll be bringing you all sorts of updates whenever I get that. And Snehashish and Boria, as I said, will be joining me. We'll keep analyzing, we'll keep talking about it. You guys will keep trolling, someone will keep supporting. Thank you so much. Do keep supporting. Anything other than abuses are absolutely welcome. Any comments other than abuses are absolutely welcome. So do like, share, subscribe, and support. Thank you.